have to go to sleep in a couple of months, but I'm still drinking. What? In a couple of months?
Hi everyone, my name is Marjana and I'm a flight attendant who loves to read. So welcome on board and I hope you enjoy this journey. It's 6 p.m. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm still drinking coffee. I don't know what I'm doing at this point because realistically I should go to sleep in an hour. I still need to take a shower, do my skincare routine and everything because I'm flying tomorrow. Part of me wants to request for a swap. Anyway, I'm not reading anything at the moment. I don't even have a plan for this vlog. Might start reading lessons in chemistry. Anyway, I have no plans. I did pick up Life of Pi yesterday. Tried reading a little bit. Not in the mood right now. When I figure out what I want to read, I'll let you know. Hi, good morning. So I'm gonna go to work. I ended up swapping my duties today, so I don't have to work 6 flights. I'm only doing Barcelona and back, and the difference between flight time is just 1 hour, so I'm fine with that. I'm gonna be home earlier. I think I might stop at Pavilions in Swords in Dublin to go book shopping today. I'm not entirely sure, but I really need more books. So yeah, it's 4 in the morning. Actually, it's 4:25 at this point, and I'm gonna go to work. I don't even know how to start this video. I'm reading Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. I did start it a few days ago and I've been reading here and there, picking it up. It's not a very light read at all. I feel like it is the kind of fiction that you just need to be present and focused on reading when you sit down. We follow the life of Elizabeth Zott, who is a chemist in an era where women's achievements were either undermined or claimed by men. So right off the bat, she is kind of a rule breaker. She is a strong, independent woman, doesn't need anyone, with her own past, obviously. And we are introduced to this other guy who she then falls in love with and has this relationship with, and starts to imagine this life of hers. Like they fall together into a routine, and then it's all like snatched away. And so far, like, I'm enjoying it. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but I'm enjoying it. I did start watching the TV show, so that's why I've been reading this. I only watched the first season. I only watched the first episode because I don't want to really spoil everything. And so far, it's been really good. Like I said, I'm taking my time. I'm very interested in seeing where this is gonna take me because I feel like the TV show just really intrigued me, and that's the reason why I picked it up. March has not really been the best reading month for me. I only read 1 book, My Roommate is a Vampire, in my previous video, and I also started reading Bride, and I got 36% into it before I had to DNF it because it just wasn't my thing, and I see it everywhere on social media and everybody is loving it. I bought 8 books, plus I got 4 more that I want to show you later on in the video or maybe in another book haul. You can also check it out on my TikTok. I think I have a link down below. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going right now because I'm finally reading again and I'm enjoying this. I'm 165 pages into this book, which is 41%, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I did pick up the audiobook just because I had a few things to do around the house. I have a giant headache now. But I'm really enjoying the audiobook as well. Like the where this book is going, I like the pacing. I actually feel really invested in the main character's, you know, story and her life. I have annual leave in May and I don't know where to go in May for my annual leave. So I wrote down all the airports that Ryanair flies to from Dublin, and then I wrote them on pieces of paper so I can choose where I want to go in May. But see, I think I kind of already know where I want to go. I think I want to go to Paphos really bad. Hi, I'm flying today to Barcelona and Liverpool. I'm wearing the skirt again. After the longest time, I used to wear pants for a while because it was winter. I put on a shit ton of contour that doesn't even show up on camera, and I have blush on as well. Nothing shows up on camera for some reason. It's fine. I have to leave my house in about 30 minutes because I need to catch my bus. I will probably be home at around 2 a.m. this morning because the clock's changed. But here I have my coffee and I have my book, Lessons in Chemistry. Listen, after 50%, I just can't seem to put it down. It is absolutely amazing. And I just realized I forgot my lipstick. I'll be the first one to admit that this book started off a little bit slow and I didn't know where it was gonna go. Like, I felt a little bit invested, but not too much. And now I can't stop. Now we are at the TV show portion of it and Elizabeth's just dominating and everything. I love every single moment of it. Like, it's amazing. So for my lipstick, I'm using the Catrice Matte Pro Ink Non-Transfer Liquid Lipstick that lasts up to 12 hours. And I can attest to that because I've been wearing it and it really does last all day. I like to top it up here and there if I'm drinking or eating, but I love this. This is my go-to if I'm feeling like I want to really, you know, look nice, be a proper flight attendant. I decided to go really simple for lunch today. Here I have chocolate, which is like a cereal thing. I can't really explain it, Google it. I ate it in Slovenia for years. This is my childhood. But while I'm on a plane, obviously I don't want to take the Irish milk with me because Irish milk spoils so fast. So what I do is I use the boiling water that we have on the plane to make coffees and stuff. I just put it here and I just make it with water instead. I have snacks. I felt like cooking, okay? I am in 15 minutes, not 15, okay, half an hour. You can make fish fingers and I have pasta. This is just backup. This is my food. I don't think I'm gonna finish the entire thing. It's still nice to have it, otherwise I can use it for tomorrow, you know. I have a dilemma though. I'm not sure if I should use the winter jacket. We all know the yellow Ryanair raincoat. Like, it's so warm outside. I don't know if I need the actual winter jacket. I'm just gonna be very hot. It's been very warm recently. I actually need to check what the weather's like. 12 degrees feels like 10 and it's sunny. No wonder it feels so hot. It could, I wonder how much it's gonna be in the evening when I arrive at, let's say, 8 or 9 degrees. I could take the raincoat. Do I wanna though? No, better safe than sorry. Until it gets to April, I'm not gonna use the raincoat. I'm gonna use the winter jacket and I can take the fleece out. Lately I found that I don't really need to put it on when I'm flying. Besides, I'm flying to Barcelona and Liverpool, so it's gonna be quite warm in Barcelona. I'm not so sure about Liverpool. Anyway, better safe than sorry, and this is your daily reminder to stay hydrated. Before every duty, I always check that I have everything with me. Maybe if you want me to do what's in my bag video, or if you want to see, comment down below and I'll do it in the next one. Can't forget the Leap card. The Leap card is the #1 thing that we use when you are traveling by bus. A few days ago, I forgot my entire bag on the bus with my work phone, with my passport and everything inside. Not my IDs because I keep my IDs on me, but I left it on the bus and then I had to go to the garage, which was an hour and a half away by bus. And then I had to go, and then I had 20% of battery left to go back home. But I got home with 1% battery left on my phone. So in the end, it took me like 3 hours after a 12-hour shift to get my things back and go home. So I was up at 3 in the morning. I came home at 8 in the evening. It wasn't fun. It wasn't. Anyway, as I said, I'm about 280 pages into it, or because I'm going off of my phone here, 70%. I have 30% left and I'm so happy. I really like this book. So this is where I leave you. I have to leave in 23 minutes, so I'm just gonna go do some other things before I leave. Okay. Hi, so yesterday I came home at 2 in the morning. Not good. I woke up at 3 p.m. It's 5:30 right now. I have a headache, but I thought that I would just check in because there's a few things going on. Like I said, I went to sleep at 3 a.m. but I did finish Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis and I rated it 4 stars. I really liked the whole book. I left a review on Goodreads. Hey there. Hi. It's so windy outside today that a lot of planes have to go do a go around. A few days ago, I operated 4 sectors, from Dublin to Barcelona, Barcelona to Dublin, and then Dublin to Liverpool, and Liverpool to Dublin. And on our flight from Barcelona to Dublin, we just got released from our seat, and that's when the passengers still have to remain seated, but the cabin crew can start walking. So I went to get some things that were on top of the trolley. So I got the trolley out and I went to grab the things that were on it, and suddenly the plane just falls down, and I was up in the air. My feet were not on the ground. I was like centimeters. I wasn't far away from the ceiling because the plane just did bam, just down. As soon as my foot slammed back on the ground, I knew that I hit something, but I was like, oh, it's fine, it's just the heel of my shoe or whatever. Actually, I didn't even know what that was at the time. So then yesterday I went to check my shoe, and it was scraped, and it's a 95-euro shoe. The leather is ruined, so I need to get new shoes. But not just that, so once we had our first little bump, I tried to stow the trolley back and grab the nearest seat, which was the jump seat, and strap in, because that's what you're supposed to do in turbulence, obviously. But my number two, my colleague, he was in the toilet, and sorry, I'm just looking outside because it's so windy. He was stuck in the toilet, and he couldn't come out until like a little bit later, a few minutes later, and I was just trapped in, and this was the worst turbulence I've had. I've never had my feet be off the floor, my entire body be off the floor, like almost centimeters from the ceiling. It was insanity. But I think we were more worried than the passengers were, because there was silence in the cabin. Nobody was speaking, none of the kids were shouting, everybody was just chilling. But it turns out the pilots didn't actually know there would be turbulence, because if they knew, they wouldn't have actually released us and let us go from the jump seat. I've just been feeling kind of down lately. I don't know what it is. I just feel like, I don't know, there's nobody that I can actually talk to, or there's nobody that I can trust these days. I know it's odd. I have friends, but I miss the ones that I have back at home in Slovenia, so I'm just feeling a little bit homesick, which is, I know it's the life of the cabin crew. I know, I just miss my best friend, and I miss the quality of friendships that I had back then, because I just feel like if I wrote something and told them, hey, listen, I'm just feeling really upset about this thing, or you know, whatever, I would have people checking up on me. Whereas here, I feel like I don't have those personal friendships or people I can rely on. And I've proven many times that I would go to so many lengths to make sure that the people I care about are okay, and I would just do everything for them, but it's never reciprocated. So right now I'm just reevaluating everything, my life, my friendships, just everything. Oh, the reason what made me think about that was actually I read this quote today on Instagram, and it was like, some people love you, some people want to be around you, some love what you can do for them. Understand the difference. Anyway, I don't think I told you, I'm going on my annual leave in May and April. I'm going this month back home because a family friend got sick. The doctors found that she had a stroke, and they discovered cancer. So I'm going home to also say hi to her, but also I don't know if it's gonna be the last time that I see her. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm going in May on my annual leave. I'm going to Nice, France. I'm going to Santorini, and I'm going to Riga, Latvia. So that's gonna be great, and I'm doing it by myself. I'm gonna enjoy it by myself, because life doesn't wait, you know. I'm 25, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking away. I'm 25, and at this point, I'm not gonna wait for anyone to join me. I'm not gonna wait for anyone to live my life. I'm just gonna do my own thing, and if people want to tag along, great, but I'm not gonna be made feel bad for not waiting around for people, because I feel like so much of my time I've wasted waiting on people, and I wasted on making these connections that never pan out, because it's always just, I feel like, me being so loyal, and then when I need someone, nobody's there except my best friend. Like, I know there I'm not saying I'm alone, you know. I just feel like I'm not gonna wait for people. I'm not gonna let them make me feel bad for going, because it's time I put myself first. So if you're feeling like me, or if you're feeling like something is happening in your life that you have no control over, Let me know in the comments. Let's cry together. No, but seriously, I promise I'm not this messy. I promise. Hi friends. It's nice to see you again. It's actually been quite a while. I don't know where I left off the last time I talked to you guys. I think I was just really down because it was before my annual leave and I was dealing with all of these friend issues. And I just I kind of need to get it off my chest. I've just been dealing with this really toxic friend, and I really thought they were my friend, and oh my god, I've never met a bigger master manipulator in my life. Jesus, I would apologize for things that weren't even my fault, and I would feel so bad, and I would hear them talk shit about me all the time, and I would be like, what can I do to like make this better? Why do you hate me? Like, how can I be your friend? And I would do all of these things for her, and like she would still hate me. Like, she would pretend to be my friend, but secretly she would hate me. And so now I'm finally at a point where even before my, like, I was on my annual leave in April and I went to Slovenia, but it was a few days before when I was just like, I need to exit this situation right now, and I did. I left the group chat. I didn't talk to anyone. I went on my annual leave, got some distance, and I can finally breathe again, except she has my suitcase. Probably shouldn't say that in case she watches it, but she has my suitcase, and now I need to get it back from her because in case I change bases, in case I get a base transfer and move to different cities, I'm gonna need that suitcase, and I'm sure as hell not giving her 30 euro because I just feel like I've already given her so much of my time, my energy, and she was just an energy vampire. And I mean that in every sense of the word. Like, I would spend an hour, 2 hours talking on the phone with her, and she would just be crying to me, and I would be comforting her, and then I would give her advice, but she would never actually take that advice because she likes the attention that she gets from playing the victim. And then I feel frustrated because she's not taking my advice, but she's in this very bad situation, and I would try to help her, but it's always excuse after excuse, blah blah blah. Anyway, I need to get my suitcase back because I've given her enough. So I texted her and I told her, if you don't, like, it would be great if you gave me the suitcase back by Monday, because she's been ignoring me for 2 days. She didn't even leave me unread. She has been ignoring me, and I bet she's gonna come back with an excuse that, yeah, sorry, I just have my own stuff to deal with, and then she's gonna guilt trip me into apologizing for like wanting to get my stuff back. But it's not gonna happen this time. I'm just gonna be like, send me, get me, like, drop it off even if I'm not home, but drop it off in 2 days, like by the end of 2 days, because I need it then. So I'm done. I am so done. Anyway, I feel like I can finally breathe now, even though the situation is not done yet, but I'm like so relieved. And I've been running now. Like, I just feel so much better if I'm running. I've started to eat healthier, although sweet and sour chicken is still my... It's my weakness, okay? I love it so much. But yeah, I feel so much better, and I'm soon going on annual leave. I just have to, another one, I just have to work this week, and then I get to go on my annual leave to, first of all, I'm going to Nice. Second of all, I'm going to Santorini, and this is the place that she gave me crap about for not inviting her, but I'm like, I'm not gonna invite you for you to cancel and then I have to pay for double accommodation. No, if you want to go, like, book it yourself. But I'm going on my annual leave because I have annual leave back. I have annual leave days then, and she doesn't have annual leave days. So why would I invite her? But also, if she got time off, she would blame me for not getting paid enough. So I'm not doing, it's a double-edged sword. I'm just minding my own business. I'm going to Nice, I'm going to Santorini, and I'm going to Riga, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be the best time ever because I'm by myself and I can just relax, and I can go to the beach, and I can swim, and I can have fun, you know? Anyway, yeah, I think I need to go on a run, but yesterday I went on a run and everything hurts so much. Sorry, I have so much energy. Where did I left off? I think when was it? I finished reading Lessons in Chemistry. I actually really adored it. I don't know if I told you this. Okay, let me open my trusted reading journal. Yeah, Lessons in Chemistry, I give it 4 stars. It was actually really good, by Bonnie Garmis. I don't think I finished the TV show. I think I'm on episode 3 or something like that. I don't think I will finish it, even though the TV show is what actually got me started into like reading this book. But I think I like the book, and I don't want to see it as a TV show right now. Then the second book that I read was Lost in the Moment and Found by Seanan McGuire, which I gave 3.5 stars. And honestly, I actually really enjoyed it. I think it was one of my favorite Seanan McGuire books in the Wayward Children series. It is, I think, book 8. And then I also continued with Mislaid in Parts Half Known, which is book 9 in the Wayward Children series. And it is also by Seanan McGuire, but I gave that one 3 stars. I didn't love it as much as the Lost in the Moment and Found, but it was still a continuation of it, and I actually enjoyed it. So, and then yesterday I finished my reread of War by Laura Thalassa, I think. If you don't know, I found Rhapsodic by the same author very problematic a few years ago when I read it, and I hated it, and I was like, I'm never reading anything from this author again. And then I picked up the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, well, the 4 Horsemen series by Laura Thalassa, and it's one of my favorite series. And so I picked up War, and I was like, I really need this. I love this book. Well, actually, I picked up Pestilence first, and then I picked up War, and then Famine and Death. I picked this series up, and it was amazing. It's one of my favorite series of all time. And I read War, and yesterday, instead of 3.75 stars, which was my rating the first time I read it, I lowered it to 3.5, and I'm good with that. War, out of all of the books, is my least favorite because I kind of find it a little bit problematic. At least our main character, she just excuses the war, like killing people because she's in love. But at the same time, listen, I can't blame her. Love is love. Like, if you have a chance to find happiness, find happiness. And in the end, everything turned out exactly how it should. So I love this book series. I absolutely adore it. And if you have time to read it, or if you haven't picked it up yet, I would definitely recommend, if you're into steamy romance but with a little bit of supernatural kink, I guess. Supernatural kick, not kink. Kink, I guess, as well. I don't know what I'm reading next, but I feel like this is a perfect way to end my vlog because I feel like it's been already so long. I haven't taken you to Slovenia. I wanted to, but I was like, I'm so drained. I don't want to do this. I really needed that getaway, and now I'm here, and now I'm back, and it's all good. And I think I can. I'm actually like I'm heading into a good direction, and I'm not gonna force myself to film anytime soon because I don't know if I'll have the chance to film when I am in Nice, Santorini, and Riga. So I will talk to you probably after my annual leave. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. And please pray for me because I need to go running, even though like it's raining outside and it should start raining really soon. But I still want to go, even though everything hurts from yesterday. But I still want to go. I'm so excited. And I also had a big meal today that I just kind of want to burn off because I've been feeling like I've been eating just because I was so depressed and I gained a few pounds. I don't know if you can see from my face. I'm trying to quit chocolate. It's not working. I also look like I got Botox, which I didn't. My face is just like really puffy, but I don't mind it. Like, it's fine. I wanna go running. I have so much energy. And I was at the beach today. It was so nice. Like, I was at the beach in the rain, and I was like, you know, people who dance in the rain, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for me today. I didn't dance, but it was nice to be at the beach, even if it's in the rain. Just like enjoy the small moments, you know? So yeah, I hope you guys are great, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye. Sorry for talking your ears off.